Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Cos. Welcome one and all to your official predictions for Backlash. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome, as always, the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo, what's good, my man called Peyton.
Hey, shit, man. Ready to get down with this?
Yeah, let's do this shit, that Brutus.
Alright, to start things off, we have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker.
Yup.
Now, for me, straight up, even though Seth, he's still one of the best wrestlers today, I strongly feel that Braun Breaker should win this match. Everyone knows that he's the future of the business, so he should definitely win this match, especially with how strong they've been making him look against Seth these past few episodes on Raw. He should definitely Braun Breaker should definitely win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then, what happened?
That's what you're saying.
Moving on, we have Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn for the United States title. Now, once again, I look forward to seeing Lil Boat there in Trick's corner. And needless to say, I got Trick Williams winning this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
And not only that, the way Sami Zayn continues to lose his mind over this whole gingerbread man joke kind of reminds me when Kevin Owens was feuding with Ezekiel, and he was losing his mind because he was so obsessed with proving that Ezekiel was Elias, and nobody else saw it, or at least everybody else was playing along as if they were two different people, And he was just gradually losing his mind more and more. Of course, this is a little different because this is just somebody cracking a joke about Sammy, and then everybody just going along with it.
Right.
But, it is what it is. Well, moving on, we have Io Sky versus Asuka. I'm sorry, but honestly, I don't care about this match anymore. The reason why I don't care about this match is because Kairi Sane isn't here. Because I don't care what the reason was. Kairi Sane should have never gotten released. Because the biggest reason is because she was the main reason behind Asuka and Io Sky restarting their feud.
Right.
Because Asuka was abusing Kairi, and Io was getting sick of it.
Yep.
And us fans were waiting for the day that either one, Io finally was able to get Kairi away from Asuka, or Kairi was finally able to turn on Asuka herself and break free. And now I don't care about this feud because Kairi isn't here, and now they're trying to feed the whole I'm your mentor shtick when when for me that ship has sailed.
Wow.
Because they already did that with these two. You know? So with them just recycling the shit, y'all just being lazy as fuck. And again, this match will be great, but again, I don't care about it because the main key that was the reason behind the feud is no longer here.
That's a fact, man. And this match, like that, like Asuka, like wonder who's gonna win that. But with Trick and Sammy, what we said earlier, my boy Trick will retain.
Yep.
Yep.
Moving on, we have The Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and a partner of his choosing.
Curious to know who that's gonna be.
Well, actually, I don't. But good try, though.
Rumor has it was gonna be John Cena, but John Cena retired already. He's gonna be there because the announcement of him being the ambassador, but he's not gonna be.
Yeah. And now, first off, let me say this because I never heard Cena being his partner as a rumor, but I will say this: anybody who thinks that Cena's gonna be Danhausen's partner is a fucking idiot. Because I fully believe that John Cena is permanently retired. Because, sure, when it comes to WWE, no one ever truly stays fully retired, for the most part. But Cena definitely seems like the kind of guy who, when he makes a decision on something, he sticks to it. So, and not only that, I think he's openly admitted that he can't do certain shit that he used to be able to do, back then. So, yeah. But one person I did hear as a rumor that was going to be Danhausen's partner was potentially CM Punk.
I was thinking that same thing too. Punk is gonna be a SmackDown superstar. I know he's gonna stay on SmackDown.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. But if it is CM Punk, then obviously Danhausen and him are gonna win. I'll be honest. I was not expecting Miz to finally get the upper hand on Danhausen, but that little fake out that him and Kid Wilson did was masterclass. But yeah, moving on, we have Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight title.
Right.
Now, I got Jacob Fatu, of course, in this. But there is something that I do want to say. Now, this is only a rumor, so everyone take this with a grain of salt. But there is a rumor going around that if TKO keeps trying to pull this bullshit that they're trying to pull with all the veterans, then Roman is gonna drop the title to Jacob Fatu, and he's gonna quit.
Also, back to that. Also, the main event between my boy Roman Reigns and my boy Jacob Fatu. I want either one to win. We'll see how the outcome of the match. What is it gonna be? It was too soon for them to fight for it. It should have been until later on. So we'll see who wins. I want either one to win, honestly speaking. And these releases has just been crazy, man. I don't know which one to say I'm most shocked with. TKO, yeah, they gotta really cut that out, man.
Yeah. And if you guys are wondering what bullshit I'm talking about, when it came to the recent batch of releases, two of the biggest names of the people that were released was the New Day. And people like myself and hopefully the Humble Man were very upset about this. Especially when it was revealed why the New Day got released.
Exactly.
Because if you guys didn't know, TKO tried to lowball them again, and this is the third time TKO has tried to lowball a veteran.
Exactly.
Because if you guys remember, back when R-Truth got released, he got released because they tried to lowball him and cut it and make him take a pay cut, to which he refused.
Dang, it was just ridiculous.
Then they pulled the same shit again.
Right.
With who was it?
Right.
Oh.
That's crazy, man.
Then they pulled it a second time with it was a real big name, or medium name. I forgot who it was, but they pulled it again, and that person left, and now. And now they tried to pull it a third time with the New Day, where apparently they wanted the New Day to take a 50% pay cut, so they'd be getting paid half of what they were getting paid, right. which is absolute bullshit. Right. And rightfully, the New Day turned it down.
Right, exactly.
And
no one.
And I'm gonna be straight up. Freaking TKO needs to cut the shit. Stop trying to lowball these wrestlers.
Exactly.
Especially people who have been in a part of the company for a long time. Stop trying to lowball them, man. All these dudes, they're not falling for that shit. They know their worth, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And whether you're trying to give bigger contracts to main event people or not, it doesn't matter. Stop trying to hold the veterans.
Exactly.
But and stop trying to freaking give bogus ass contracts to people.
Exactly.
I give another example. If y'all remember Karrion Kross.
Right.
One of the biggest reasons why he left is because number one, they were gonna they wanted to cut his pay, and then two, they either one wanted to get rid of Scarlett, or two, they wanted to give her an even smaller role than she already had, which was already bullshit enough.
I got you.
Which Cross made the right decision by leaving, because if you guys don't know, Karrion Kross, for one thing, he went back to being Killer Kross, and he's a world champion in another company. So, WWE's loss was somebody else's gain. And honestly, as much as I don't like Roman Reigns, I'm not a fool. I know his star power, and if WWE keeps letting TKO try to lowball veterans, gonna wind up seeing their biggest talents leave, like Roman Reigns. And as much as I don't like him, and as much as I think he sucks in the ring, I'm not gonna sit here and turn a blind eye with the star power he draws. And the more big name talent they lose, the more money that's gonna be out of their pocket, which is only gonna make things worse for them.
Right.
And if it persists, then honestly, TKO is gonna run WWE into the ground. And I know this has been said multiple times over different eras in WWE.
Exactly.
And it's been proven wrong because of how valuable the company is, but that's not the point, man.
Right.
If you got something as cancerous as TKO is being, nothing's gonna stop it from eating its way through the company from the inside out until it's completely rotted and dies.
Exactly. It's true.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm gonna end this off by saying, TKO, stop lowballing stop lowballing talent. Period. Not just veterans, not just new talent, not just old talent, not just legends. Stop lowballing talent. Period. Stop lowballing everybody. Pay them what they're worth, and that's that. You don't want them in the company, then have them walk. If you do want them in the company, pay them what they're worth. Don't do this bullshit. Because I promise you, if you don't pay them what they're worth, I can name at least 2 companies that will. That being AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you don't pay them what they're worth, and you don't give them a prominent role or a good enough role that they desire, they will leave. They will jump ship and go to a company that will give them the money, the role, and the respect that they deserve. And I mean, hey, don't take my word for it. The proof is in the pudding. Let's look at former WWE talent. Let's take Bobby Lashley for example. Him, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, they got the Hurt Syndicate, in which they pretty much brought back the Hurt business.
Exactly.
And once again, business is booming. You got Andrade, who did jack since coming back to WWE, but now he's got his own thing going in AEW. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's a part of a stable or something like that, right?
Right.
Is he? Or am I mistaken?
Right.
Is he?
Right.
Oh, yeah, he is. But,
Yeah, it's just the order to it.
So, yeah. And I don't want to see this, this company, being ran into the ground just because, you got a lifelong WWE fan right here. But But if y'all gonna keep pulling this crap, this is what's gonna happen. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. I definitely want to thank the Humble Man for coming through, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Oh yeah, you already know my man, Cos Payton, and we'll be right back, right here, coming at y'all with the results from WWE Backlash.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit the like button, comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man. And if you see us coming, run.